everybody, it's Tipsy Tuesday. Who's ready for Tipsy Tuesday? What's it called when you do the chicky? Look how pretty!
A fun weekly show where we grab our favorite drink. Salud!
Diana!
I see, it's nice.
We take our bras off.
Somebody just wrote chicken.
And we laugh at people from around the world.
Yeah, I want some cheese and crackers. Of course I do.
Sometimes we even have guests.
So put your jammies on.
It's time for Tipsy Tuesday.
Good evening, everybody. We made it. And we having a fight because Lulu won't sit down. On time twice in one day. So exciting. Lulu. Does your dog do this where they sit down and then they won't, and then you go sit down and then you push their butt and then somehow they get like dog leg powers of steel? You're like, you want to sit down? You want to sit? What? I want to, but I can't because my butt is stuck. Okay. You want to stand the whole time. Did you tell everybody while you're wearing a harness? Because you don't know how to stop scratching your back and you made it bleed. And now, oh, it's a booby sighting. Oh, look. Listen, you know Lulu loves camera time, but when booby comes out, oh, she like, touch my butt. Touch my butt. That's it. Welcome to Tipsy Tuesday. So she has a boo-boo right here. And I have been trying to put Band-Aids on it. I have hydrocortisone that I spray on it. I put Neosporin on it. Then I put a Band-Aid. And then I turn around for 2 seconds. And then she gets a back leg and she does this and literally claws it all open. Okay. All right. Now we good. And so now we had to put the harness on. So now she can't get to it. I'm hoping it heals. So, we gonna be such a little cute baby dog. Have you tried a shirt? No, Brenda. She'll just scratch right through it. I have wine and no bra. I think I nailed it. There she is. Okay. Bonnie, I saw the hot spot spray. Does that work? I don't even know what it is. Oh, Booby's back. For those of you that are new here, this dog is the dog is scared of everything. She needs an emotional support dog, and that dog's name is Lulu. So very rarely do we get a sighting of this dog right here. And she's just a baby. Yeah. I know, Vicky. It did work for my grand dog. Okay. Well, maybe I'll look at it. So, oh, you little baby cake. You little baby cake. So I installed the fence today. So those of you may know that I have moved. And they previously had a whole fenced-in yard. And so I have been trying to we have like an RV fence, so I can kind of put it in the ground. But the ground has been frozen solid, so I couldn't install it. Yeah, no fire tonight, Robin. It's not actually like that cold to do a fire. It's kind of weird. It's like cold, but not that cold. Thank you, Melissa. I came up with it when I was like, I don't know what we're going to do. No, you can't do a cone, Joyce, because a cone would be here and the spot is like right behind the cone. So she can just get to it. There's no cone that goes the other way, like a butt cone. Sometimes I make words up. Yeah. Lisa said, having a 16-year-old with a girlfriend and the lying. I may need bail money. Girl, Girl, I remember those days. Ever just remember those days where you just looked at your kids and you were like, you're probably not going to be here for much longer. You're not going to live here. I mean, you're going to be on the planet. You're just not going to be on this house. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Jessica, you put your AC on today? Where do you live, Jessica? You putting your AC on? I actually want to turn on the AC to knock out some of this heat. Shakendra's in Georgia. Is it that? Can't be that hot. Although today on the news, I think it was Good Morning America. Hey, Janice. They were saying record-setting winter heat. And I was like, this ain't good. I'm like, I don't understand how anybody can be like, global warming is a lie. I'm like, it's 80 degrees. And it's February 3rd or 4th. Like, I have AC on too. It was 78 here today. No. No, that's crazy. Hey, Danielle. Danielle, okay. Here's what I want to say. I will not be at work on Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so you're fine. Y'all gonna have to go talk to somebody else on Thursday. Why? Because as you may have heard, I had banana nut bread, which had nuts in it. Don't get me started, Eileen. And then my tooth broke. And it did not break because of the nuts. So all you people that are like, that's why you should never put nuts in banana bread. So I broke my tooth yesterday. I go to the dentist today. Here's what she says. She's like, it's going to be $1 million. She says, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a temporary filling in. I was like, I've heard a lot of words. I've heard words like temporary crown. I've heard that's it. But I've never heard anybody say temporary filling. Do you guys know what this is? And I go, what? She goes, we're going to put a temporary filling in. And I was like, okay. She goes, because we don't have enough time to change the filling. So we're going to do a temporary filling. And then when you come back on Thursday, then we're going to do it. But if when I'm redoing the filling, it's too close to the nerve, then you're going to need a root canal. So she's saying a lot of words. She's saying a lot of words to me. And I go, okay. And and I was like, well, then I have to leave here and go somewhere that does a root canal. No. Because it's this kind of tooth. Then I can do this, but on a Thursday, but on one foot, but only if the moon is in line with it. This is all that normally they don't do root canal, but today they can, but only on Thursday because we need it. Whatever. Exactly, Cooley. So I go, so what's happening today? She goes, temporary filling. And I go, okay. Awful. Useless. Melanie, she says, we'll do a temporary filling. I said, okay. I said, are you going to do like a needle? She says, no needle. And I'm thinking, how are you going to put a temporary filling in? Listen, I don't know anything about teeth. I know I have teeth. I know they're important. And here's the thing, is that Jason and I, we're trying to get renovations done right now. And the budget is now like paper thin. The money I have left over, paper thin. I'm doing a lot of it myself. But the one thing I can't do is countertops. So he says, so I'm going over a list with him. I go, Jason, I'm gonna learn how to replace a fan. He's like, we're not gonna do that. I go, I am. I'm tired of paying men money who I don't even think are that much smarter than me to do a fan for $350. It's more than the fan costs. I'm not gonna do it. So I start telling him all the things I'm gonna do. Well, I can't make a countertop. So I tell him about my teeth, and I said, now this tooth is going to cost like a lot of money if I need a new tooth put in my head. And he said, well, we better figure it out. He says, here's what we're going to have to do. We might have to put the countertop on hold. And I go, what? He said, well, now that this tooth thing came up, we're probably not going to be able to replace that countertop. No, we're on the phone. And I said, oh, we are going to get a countertop. I would rather have a countertop than a tooth. And he was like, what are you talking about? I go, oh, we're going to get this countertop. Just know it. The countertop's going to happen. Exactly, Christy. Countertops trump teeth. He goes, Dena, if you're saying you can't afford both, then we're not going to get the countertop. I said, oh, we're going to get the countertop. And you know what I'm going to say right after that countertop's installed? I'll be like, oh my God, this is the nicest countertop in the whole world. Because I won't have a tooth. Do you understand? Do you understand? I will have a toothless lisp, but I will have the nicest countertops of everybody on this street. Listen, if this is what it comes down to, I don't got to look at my face. My face probably looks great. You know what really looks great? These countertops. I was cracking myself up. I was like, oh, we're going to get new countertops, teeth. Mm-hmm. Teeth not important. Kitchen first. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Girl, get that countertop. I'm going to be like, you got an extra piece of granite somewhere? Can you just kind of just tape in between these two teeth right here? Do you need all the teeth? I don't think so. Tanya? I don't think so. Mm-mm. Anyway, so she says, I'm not going to put a needle in your tooth. And I said, okay, then how are we going to do this? She goes, I'm just going to place this filling in. And I go, okay. So now I'm watching her and the assistant. I don't see that. You know how when you get like a cavity filled, they come out with that weird like piece of paper. Like this is the weirdest. I always think they're joshing me. Do you ever have this? They'll do this and they'll go, bite down. And then they get like a lightsaber and they go, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, I don't even think this does anything. I think that this is all for show. Like that. We don't even do that. And I'm like, this is some kind of weird magic you're doing. I don't even think this is real. By the time she's done, there's just like, it's on the inside. It's on the inside. And it's a silver filling. She's like, sometimes the silver fillings don't really work as well as like the natural, whatever. So I leave. She goes, now do me a favor. You can't get anything cold or hot on here for a while. It will harden by tonight. And I said, okay. So no coffee, no hot tea. I said, that's fine. I don't drink it anyway. And she's no ice cream. I said, that's fine. I said, my belly's been hurting, girl. Don't get me started on my belly. I was like, it's fine. Well, I come home and I was like, and she said, only chew on this side. I said, okay, I can do that. Mm-hmm. I get toast with butter and jelly. And it's gluten-free, so it's real soggy and gross. It's not good. I take one bite, pops, filling's gone. Filling's gone. It was like a piece of gum. It was like somebody was like, take it out, rolled it into a ball, stuck it in my mouth. 4 hours later, she's out. It was like a chewed up piece of gum. I was like, I could have done that. She was like, well, we have to put this on to protect it. I'm like, lady, I did this 24 hours ago. Whatever diseases. So I'm drinking this bourbon tonight as a form. It's medicinal. This is a medicinal bourbon. And this is going to clean out any banana bread that was in there. Then when I called, so I did the morning show this morning. I called there. I go, hey, listen, you can buy a temporary fill-in at CVS. Girl, what are you talking about? That probably cost me $350. What are you talking about? What? Mm. Eva, it's medicinal. So this morning, after the morning show, I called. I go, hey, my tooth came out. It broke off. And she goes, all right, well, let's get you in here. And I go, okay, yeah, sure. I said, I'm around today. Can you fit me in? She goes, well, I have to see what's available. Okay. I said, well, there's a piece of my head missing, but yeah, you do you. Fine. And she says, here's what she says. Now, what days would work for you? I go, well, today would work. And, any day, because part of my head is missing. So I would probably, she goes, but I mean it like a morning or an afternoon. I'm like, there's a gaping hole in my head. I think the nerve is starting to just slide out. Like, I go, I don't, yeah, whatever you have. If you have tomorrow, I can come tomorrow. She goes, but she just kept asking me, it would really be helpful if you can tell me certain days of the week that work for you. And would it be mornings or afternoons? Now, I can tell by her tone of voice that I'm annoying to her. And I go, you know what? Whatever you could do, I can make work. She goes, okay, we can see you today at 2:20. I go, I literally opened with that. I opened with, do you have anything today? She goes, hold on. Let me check into what is your availability like? If I say to you, I could come today, that's my availability. Why? She goes, what, is Tuesdays and Thursdays good for you? I go, yeah, really, any day. I have a hole in my head. She's like, well, mornings or afternoon? We go through this whole thing. And at the end of it, she was like, I have today at 2:20. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I guess that's great. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tanya, yeah, that's her routine. Denise, she's got a system. She's like, please let me know your availability. I'm like, today. She goes, I really need you to be specific. It's like Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, morning or night. She's like, but which one would you rather? Morning? She goes, all right, I have today. It's like, it just was so, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, this is not a new dentist. I drove back to Jersey because I was like, I don't want to have to start all over, introduce myself, do the whole thing. Mm-hmm. My dad once pulled his tooth out on his own because he couldn't get to the dentist fast enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No. 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 Well, then the dentist was really lovely. This was the first time I saw this dentist in the practice. And she was like, okay, here's what we have to do. I need to see if the nerve is involved. She goes, how do you feel? I go, I feel fine. And she was like, I go, don't make that face. Don't make it mad. If that's what are you trying to start a fight with this tooth? Because it's been fine. She goes, all right, here's what we're going to do. And then she pulls out the little air gun. I said, let's take it easy. She goes, I'm just going to put a little air on this tooth. And I go, okay. So she puts a little air on. I go, no, girl, I feel that. And then she goes, okay. So now I'm thinking it's a root canal. But she goes, hold on. So then she gets this little thing, and she goes, all right, now here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tap on each of the teeth. The tooth. She was like, it's like this. I said, okay. I'm like, is that a thing? She goes, but I'm going to do all of them, and you won't know when I'm going to hit that one. I go, this is a great game. And so she's like, we do the whole thing. And she goes through the whole thing. And I was like, I feel fine. She's like, okay. But here's what she's like, okay. I said, I don't like that face. Like, when I'm at the dentist, I want you to tell me everything you're doing. Are you like that? Are you? I'll be fine with it. Like, I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to have an anxiety attack. I don't need to be asleep. But I need for you. And here's the funny thing. At the gynecologist, I'm like, do what you got to do. I'm like, leg up, the girl, get in there. I don't care. I don't ask a question. You don't need to tell me what you're doing. None of it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't ask any questions. But if it's my mouth, I'm like, where are you going with that? What are you doing? How long are we going to do this for? Do you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Is everybody a weirdo at the dentist, but completely fine at the, I imagine at the gynecologist when I first started going, I was probably, what are we doing? Now I'm like, girl, get up in there. Find out what's going on. Let's just do it. Just do it. I don't have time. All right. You know what I'm saying? Gynecologist, dentist, a family doctor. I need to know exactly what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So funny. Yeah. So funny. And now that totally pretending it's not happening. Yeah. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I just started shopping at this new shop, right? I can't find anything. Like I got to recon the same office, father and son. They both say open wide. Yeah. Yeah. Becky said, I prefer being put to sleep, but it's expensive. Yeah, I don't want that. Judy said, I work in a dental office and I hate being a patient. I work at a gynecologist. Girl, I have stories. I had a 72-year-old woman tell me she had an issue with her hoo-ha. Are we adults? No. I imagine that people have a lot of names for things. Yeah. Victoria said, especially after childbirth, I could care less. The doctor will always have a trainee and they'll ask, would you mind if this trainee came in? I'm like, get up in there. Learn it. I don't care. This isn't the first one you've seen. I'm sure it's magnificent. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Are there some people that are weird? Like anytime they say, would you mind if we have, here's what I think is the odd part. My answer will always be yes. If you have trainees, I'm like, God, sure. But I feel like one time I said yes to like a trainee and then 7 people came in. I was like, oh, it's a class. Okay. All right. Okay. That's a lot. That is the most number of people at the same time. It's not even that big. I don't even know how this is fruitful. You know what I'm saying? I said yes. And then an entire class. Tara's like, I do not want someone training on me. I don't care, Tara. Yeah. I had 7 residents do my C-section. Yeah, sure. Call everybody in. I had an audience of trainees for my second. Dude cut the umbilical cord for the first time. I thought it was hilarious what he had to be talking about after work with a beer. My vagina. He'd be like, I met Melissa today. Gorgeous. We have 6 students here. Do you mind if they join in? Yeah, take a look-see. Oh, Shirley, stay. Shirley, stay there. You're already pot committed. You have to stay. Yeah. Oh no, the dentist had a new assistant. She almost choked me to death with the wand. And then I bitched her out to the dentist. I had major work done. You don't mess with me and my trainees. They should buy you dinner. The amount of people in the room for that. Yeah. A lot of people say that. A lot of people have like real like traumatic. I feel like if you have traumatic instances at the dentist when you're younger, that stays with you for like roughly 80 years. And I swear my mom took us to, let me put it like this. I'm 52. Okay. And I snore, apparently. And dentists now are super bougie, but 50 years, 45 years ago, my mom took us to a guy. Now, I wish she was here. Let's call her. Where's my phone? Somebody call my mom. Let me text her. I want to tell this story, and I want her on the phone. Hold on. Because she took us, I was like, this man's going to kill us. Hold on. Dirty sugar. That's how she is on my phone. Are you around to be on Tipsy Tuesday? Girl, she probably out. She probably at the club. Let me see what she says. Let me copy it. Hold on. Let's pretend she's around. I'm gonna send it to her. Maybe she in bed. What time is it? 9:30. She's in bed. Let me see. She took us to was like an old post office that this guy turned into a dentist office. That's what she said. Mm-hmm. Okay. Join the StreamYard. Here's Di. And I swear, like now I think back and I'm like, I don't even know if he was a real dentist. But she's going to say, our dentist was mean and really old. Ours was nice, but I don't think he was a dentist. She's at the club. My mom took us to the dentist, had cavities repaired, no anesthetic. It is the dog snoring. My ex is a dentist and always wanted to make sure the kids had a fun first visit. Yeah. I think it's so important. Yeah. Hey, Amy. It was in like an old post office. I'm telling you, I don't, because there was no Yelp, there was no nothing. She was like, listen, I got a couple kids in the back seat with no seatbelt on while I was smoking, and I need you to check their teeth. This snoring is off the charts. I bit the dentist when I was little and he hit me? What? No. I had a dentist when I was 7 and put a cloth over my mouth because I was crying. What? I've been going to the same dentist for 45 years. Melissa, that's crazy. Oh, Di's here. Oh, yeah, here we go.
What are you doing that for? That's not nobody wants to see me.
You look beautiful. You look angelic.
I was just ready to turn out the light.
No.
Put games on my phone and relax.
No. We're talking about the dentist that you took us to when we were little, who was like in an old post office, and he had like a crickety chair. I don't even think he was a real dentist.
It was a clinic. It was a clinic. When because I wasn't working and Dad was the only person with a job and we didn't have a lot of money and we qualified. I think what happened when we went there, we were like $6 over. Like you had to make a certain amount of money. And when the girl saw it was $6 over and I had these 3 little kids, she said, we're going to put you in anyway. Don't worry about the $6.
Yeah, just go back by the dumpsters.
Yeah. That's where she put us. Yeah.
Looking back now, don't you think that was weird?
No, it was a clinic. I didn't have money.
Why you keep saying clinic? It was an old post office and he just put a chair in it.
Post office. No, it was a clinic. It was, I don't know what it was. Look, it was either that or all your teeth were going to fall out. You have beautiful teeth. Well, then as Dad
out now
moved up, what tooth did you break?
It's in the back.
Oh, those back ones.
And then the dentist chewed some gum and stuck a hung hair and said it was a temporary filling. I was like, I don't think so. It lasted about an hour.
Are they just going to redo the filling, or they have to cap it, or what?
The whole thing, Dena. I can't bring you up to date. You should have been watching that. What were you doing that you're not watching?
I was getting ready for bed, and I was talking to Brooke, and she made wonderful grilled cheese sandwiches. She cooks late at night. I'm in bed and I smell this grilled cheese sandwich. I had to go out. I said, that smells really good, Brooke.
Did you have some?
No, I'm going to bed. I can't eat a grilled cheese sandwich. It's 9:40.
Now let me ask you, you by yourself in this bed or what?
I don't know. Can't show you the other side. No, Joseph's sick. He's still sick. He's getting better. He got the flu.
Okay, well there's something called HIPAA, but whatever.
But it was funny because I kept praying that I didn't get it, and I didn't get it. Praise God, knock on wood, and he's feeling a lot better. But I said to him, "Well, you didn't get it from me. I don't know where you got it from."
You're an angel.
And it was real quiet, and all of a sudden he said to me over the phone, "You could be one of those people." I said, "What people?" Then it hit me. Those people. They're a carrier. They don't get sick, but they give it to other people.
Oh, you carrier.
I could have been. I said, "Well, I can't dispute that, but right now, knock on wood, I'm okay." But yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you like that nice dish I bought you, the 13x9?
Yeah, it's nice. Thank you. But let's get back to this dentist. So you thought this was the best option, this man with a wrench in a post office.
It wasn't a wrench, Dena. It was nice. I mean, as time went on.
What was his name? Do you remember?
No, because then we went to Dr. Strauss. Then we got the real dentist. And Dr. Straussberg was really nice. And remember, he was the sponsor for the softball team. And on the back of your shirt, you all had a big tooth. Because he was the sponsor of the team.
Yeah.
Dr. Straussberg Dentistry, So then we got a real dentist because Dad started making more money.
Now, let me ask you, how old were you when you started going to the dentist?
That was bad. So my mother, I mean, God bless them, Dena. We didn't have a lot of money. They didn't have health insurance, let alone dental insurance. And I moved here when I was 12. That's the first time I ever went to a dentist. Dr. Grabowski, he was here in Runnymede. And I went there, and I was not one that brushed my teeth regularly. And I had like 8 cavities. It was a lot of cavities.
Well, I told everybody you got the gold fillings. We're going to melt you down when you die. I'm going to buy a car.
It's gone. It's gone. Remember during pandemic when I had to have all them teeth pulled? He pulled the gold tooth.
Did you keep it?
No, I was so nervous because he had to pull 2 at the same time. And I had this big wad of gauze in my mouth.
I could have had health care for the rest of my life with those teeth. You didn't tell me that they pulled them.
I never kept the gold tooth. No, but I had more. I got one down here.
Okay, good. Those are mine.
Those
are mine. I want them melted down with my jewelry.
Well, when you get a cap, you should always get a gold cap. So it's porcelain on the outside, but
like the wrappers?
Huh?
Like wrappers?
Well, the whole cap is gold, but they just put a white porcelain or whatever it is on the outside of the gold, so you don't see.
What is your wrap name?
Excuse me?
What is your wrap name? Like, I didn't realize that you had
my wrap that was gold. With all those gold. I don't know. Goldilocks. I don't know.
Just going with dirty sugar.
Dirty sugar.
A necklace that says dirty sugar because I'm gonna melt that too.
Well, yeah. But yeah, so he kept that one. I often wondered. He probably, I don't know what he did with it. Maybe threw it out. What's he gonna do with it? I mean,
he melted it down. He bought himself a car.
Probably right. I should have. It's fine. How much gold could be in that little tooth?
A lot.
I know what I should have done. We hear people make rings out of it. I should have made a gold tooth. See, you would have loved that.
Yeah.
You would have loved that. Yeah. But yeah, I miss not being on Tipsy Tuesday and being able to run over. But you had to go move to Jabip.
Okay, I'm literally 30 minutes away.
No. Look, you were.
How many times have you come over since I moved? Tell everybody.
Once. When you lived in closer here, it took me 20 minutes, 30 minutes if there was traffic. Now, were you moved? it takes a good 40 to 45. I got to go over a bridge and pay a bridge
Bridge. So that's it. We're not
I gotta
related
pay a
anymore.
bridge
We're
toll,
not related.
and then
You have a
and
gold
the
tooth and you
40
won't come to the
the
city.
45 minutes is if there's not a lot of traffic. If there's a lot of traffic, it's 55 minutes.
Got it.
I'll never see you again except at the gym.
And just so we're clear, I'm the closest daughter you have.
Well, that's true, but you're so
By hours.
far. You're
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
You're halfway to Michelle's.
No, I'm not.
Almost.
No.
Well, 1/3.
Yeah, she doesn't complain about driving to your sister's house. No, she doesn't.
No, and how often do I see them? Once a year? Twice a year?
Michelle.
Yeah.
She got a boyfriend. She's not gonna pay the toll. Who's this? All new lady. She's got good now.
Yeah, no, it's bad. That's bad.
All right. Well, listen, I'm glad you and Brooke are having a good time over there. Big party.
Oh, yeah. Out there, I showed her how to turn the dishwasher on. It was all loaded up, but she's eating. I said, well, put those things in there and then you could turn the dishwasher on. So, yeah, no, it's working out real well. She tell you I buy her presents.
Did you buy me a present?
I bought you the 13 by 9 inch dish.
True.
The other day I was in the Acme. I'm in the Acme and I had to go get the yogurt. I told you we're making these yogurt smoothies in the morning. Anyway, I'm coming back from the Acme and you go past the floral department and they had this big basket of these little things, little stuffed animals in the floor. And I see this thing and I get hysterical laughing and I run over with my cart. It was a sloth, a big sloth, real furry, real soft. Remember, she used to have one, but the dogs chewed it. The dogs chewed it all up. And I saw it. I had to buy her the sloth. So when she came back, I had this bag, a present for Brooke. She got all excited. She loves it. I was out yesterday. And I went to the Home Goods. Walking around Home Goods, and I go to all the clearance, racks and everything. And I see this other thing and I get hysterical laughing. So I had to buy that. It's a packet of pillowcases, but the pillowcases have Hello Kitty on it. And Sam, her girlfriend Samantha, loves Hello Kitty. Did she show you the key I bought her for my house?
No. Remember when you said there is no way that Brooke is going to move in with me? Remember when you were that lady?
Been real good. She cleans up after herself.
Make sure everybody's
away.
Remember when you said, I don't want her moving in with me? And I said, when my grandma knew I wanted to stay with her in college, she welcomed me instead of being a crickety old lady. And now look at you.
Yeah, she said, Grandma, you got to stop buying presents.
Wow.
Yeah, we're good roomies.
Okay.
I see her half the time. She leaves before me, or I leave before her.
Hey, what happened? Did you give out all your bourbon balls to the people at church? What happened? Everybody got drunk?
I brought them in the morning to the Dunkin', and we had them there. And I even gave a little dish to the girls at the Dunkin' behind the counter.
Trying to liquor it up.
But I have a whole bunch, Dean, because it made like 62. Because I made it smaller. Yours, you probably got 40 or 50. I don't know how many you got.
Yeah,
a lot of balls. So the rest of them are in the freezer. So I don't know. Are you doing anything?
Did they like them? Were they all drunk at church?
Oh, no. Well, they didn't get drunk, but they liked them. They were good. I liked them. I liked them with the chocolate. But even with the cocoa and the powdered sugar, they were still good. I don't think mine were as strong as yours because you did the bourbon, and the bourbon is really strong. Now,
a cup of liquor is a cup of liquor, just so we're clear.
Yeah. Yeah, but yours is more potent. Yours is like gasoline.
No, it's the same.
I had rum. Did
Jason or Duncan?
Did Jason take any to work?
Yeah, he took a couple. Everybody drunk there too.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So I froze the rest of them. Are you doing anything Sunday? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you coming over?
Who said?
Me. You said you was coming.
You never even invited me.
I did. I invited you. You said, Dena, I would love to come.
You never invited me.
You
No,
said,
there was no
Dena,
invite. There
it
was
would
no
be my
invite.
greatest joy. I'll pay the toll 5 times to come spend
The
time
priest. The priest is having at the hall. He's going to have a Eagles party. You could go there, and he said he's ordering food, and he said he bought a bunch of decorations out of his own pocket, and whoever wants to come could come.
So that's where you're going.
Oh, I don't know where I'm going. It's late, Dean. What is it? 6 or 7 o'clock? I don't know what time it is. I can't be driving home in the dark at night.
You could stay over. I'm going to have the guest room ready.
No. Who's coming? What's coming?
Just you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll stay here.
Mm-hmm.
What are you having? Are you cooking?
What do you want?
I don't want nothing.
Oh, it's going to be a really great party. Yeah, you should take all your bourbon balls to the priest's party.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that. In fact, a bunch of them I decorated in the green and white.
Mm-hmm.
For the Eagles. I posted that picture. Did you see it?
Of your balls?
Of all my balls. I posted a nice picture up on the Funny Mothers, so everybody could see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a picture of my balls. They all saw them, and they loved them. They said they were the best balls ever.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Why are you calling me at 10 o'clock at night?
Because we started talking about the dentist, and she got this whole plan, and then they put this temporary filling in, which turns out to just be some gum she chewed and she stuck in my mouth, and it popped off. And 2 hours later, and I was like, I don't know if I should call her tomorrow and be like, remember that piece of gum you put in my mouth? That didn't last. And she was real adamant. She's like, we want to put this temporary filling in so that nothing can happen to it. And I was like, I'm just going to drink this bourbon. It's going to clean it out. It's going to keep it disinfected. I'm going to be drunk all day tomorrow.
What did she say? Do they have to cap it, or she doesn't know yet?
Well, first she said, we're going to have to give you a crown. She goes, but you might need a root canal, but we won't know until we're digging it out. And I said, well, then do I have to leave here and go get a root canal? No. I can do it here. Now, normally they don't do it there. You got to go to somewhere else. And she goes, no, I can do it because it's a front tooth and da-da-da-da. She had all these reasons.
Front tooth, she said it was in the back.
Venus. And that's what I thought. But she considers this a front tooth. I'm like, this is a front. And then she started tapping on all of them. Then she did a little dance. And then she turned around, put her right foot in, put her right foot out. I was like, I don't know what we're doing.
This one in the back is a
yeah, she didn't actually say how temporary. When she said temporary filling, she 2 hours.
For a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Temporary was 2 hours.
Hey, yeah,
It was temporary.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I was surprised to see you sending me a text, and I sent you a couple texts. I don't know if you got to read them, but you'll look at them later.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it's because we changed the date.
Pick the other dates. Maybe it's cheaper.
Okay.
Go back to the first
I'm
one.
trying to cash in my cruise tokens.
It's cheaper and it's longer.
And we're trying to figure out what cruise we're going to do because I'm cashing in my cruise tokens. I can't wait. I'll be like, oh, going to my cruise. So we're trying to figure out a date and time that works. Mm-hmm.
And you got to see about getting that drink package because drinks are expensive. So for you,
I was talking to Eileen about it, and I don't drink enough. As I drink this, I don't drink enough to want. It's $80 a day. They said if it's a 7-day cruise.
Yeah, no, there might be a packages for $300 or $400, but if that's for 7 days, that's a bargain.
Oh, wait, listen to this. Because I was saying, if you've never been on a cruise, you don't know this, right? So you could go to port in the Bahamas and you could buy a bottle of bourbon. But when you try to get back on the ship, they're going to take your bottle, they're going to stick it in a plastic bag, and they're going to say, we're going to give it to you when you leave. They don't want you to bring your own liquor. Okay. Then Eileen tells me this, Dena, you can buy a fake shampoo and conditioner bottle. They sell them on Amazon. They sell them on Amazon and they're meant to be flasks, but they look like shampoo and conditioner. And if you go on Amazon and you put in alcohol flask shampoo, a whole bunch shows up. So I'm going to have a shampoo and conditioner filled with bourbon. And I am going to try to get it onto the ship and then I'm going to be fine. I'm going to just drink out of my shampoo bottle.
Yeah, you shouldn't have a problem.
But
Well,
I'm saying I don't need it. I don't drink that much.
like a little Yeti, those little, Yeti ones that
As I drink right now.
yeah, or else buy the little ones. They're not going to look at your suitcase.
Yeah,
if you bring it on when we board from here, I think you're fine.
No, you're not fine. They said that they scan all the bags. They scan the bags.
Oh, I see what you're
saying. Yeah, Robin said it. They have fake tampons too. They're fake tampons, and each one is like a shot of bourbon, and you fill up these fake tampons. They do. They go through your case.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. I got to check with Nicole because I thought she took little bottles.
They will, and in fact, somebody said that if you're on a cruise, they will let you take one bottle of wine per person. So you're allowed to bring wine on, but you are not allowed to bring liquor on. So we're going to bring a lot of shampoo.
Or bottles of wine.
Well, you can I don't really drink wine. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. See, Renee said it. Each adult is allowed to bring one bottle of wine.
Never heard of that.
Yeah. No, but it was really funny that Eileen said it and I looked it up and I was like, you're lying. Because she said that I guess some people were onto this and they were taking, like you're saying, like samples.
Right.
And they were cleaning them out and the whole thing. And then somebody was like, let's just make flasks. And they started. Yeah.
That's funny. Well,
you can also empty a wine bottle, drain it, refill it with liquor, and recork the bottle. I love all these alcoholics. Why not book a cruise that includes a drink package? It's so much money. So Eileen just went on a cruise and she said it was $80 a day and it was a 7-day cruise. I'm not gonna drink that.
No, it wasn't that much. If you buy
$560, I'm like, I don't even know.
Oh, you go look. Well, once you figure out which one you're going on, then you can look it up.
Now, I don't know if anybody saw it, but it was a picture in Canada. And you know how there's a lot of trade wars. We're not going to get into it, but we were like, sorry, Canada. They had a picture in a Canadian liquor store. And everywhere where there was a wine or liquor that would have been American made, they took them out and they put a sign up that said, buy Canadian liquor. And I was like, what? I was like, they not playing over there. They're like, buy Canadian. I was like, listen, we would do the same thing. We don't even blame you. You got to do what you got to do, Canada. It was so funny. If one person gets the drink pass and then all passengers in the same cabin have to buy one too. I don't think that's
yeah, that's true. So yeah, if you and Jason are in one cabin, it's fine. If you buy it, he's got to buy it.
What?
But the kids, because some of them are of age and some are below the drinking age, they couldn't get the package because there's someone younger.
That's weird. Yeah, they're not going to drink.
They don't drink that much. So for you and Jason, I would get it. I mean, I wouldn't get it. I only have.
Yeah, no, Di's probably going to go. Yeah, so Di's getting double cruise out of this. She got the cruise with my sisters and their families. But this cruise originally was supposed to happen a couple of years ago. And it was kind of like to celebrate my dad's life. And it was supposed to be my sisters, all of the families. But right before the cruise, Brooke got COVID. And so I was like, I'm just going to stay home with Brooke. And Brooke's like, just go. And I was like,
Michael got it.
Dean got COVID. And then Jacqueline was the only one representing us, and she got COVID.
She's on
Exactly.
the cruise. The last 2
Yeah.
days of the cruise, she was having such a good time.
Yeah.
She
So
was in my room. She was in my room. Oh my God, I was scared. I didn't get it.
yeah. So so I got cruise credits that I'm
Yeah.
trying to cash in. So we've narrowed it down to two destinations that will go on. So so we'll
Well,
see.
like I said, I would go to the longer one because it was less expensive and you're out there for more days. So just,
All right. Well, we can look at it.
Mhm.
Um
But that sounds
so,
good.
yeah. So, well, so I just wanted to bring you on so you could tell everybody how you brought us to a random post office and let a man with a wrench
Well,
do our dental work.
but it was not like a fancy, nice
It
dentist.
was a rundown post office that a man with a chair showed up, and you were like, "Here are my daughters. Go ahead." Mm-hmm.
Hey, you were young and I wanted you to get dental care because, all my teeth have fillings, every single one of them.
All
And
gold.
that was because I didn't
You
brush.
are a necklace in the making. I can't wait.
Yeah, but
And
there's
I'm gonna have a
gold.
beautiful necklace made, and people will be like, "Where did you get it?" Be like, "It's my mom."
There's only 3 gold ones left, but
That's
the
what I
the
want.
the others were metal. What do they call? I don't know what it was. Silver? It's not. I guess it's silver. I don't know.
Okay.
Are they silver fillings? They look silver in color, but the fillings today are all white amalgam. They
Yeah,
call it
I know.
amalgam.
I have all of them.
Yeah, that's
All down
nice. No,
here.
mouth, it's all metal.
I have a couple silver ones left.
If you hit those metal when you're eating and you got a big fork, if the tine of the fork hits that metal, you get this little shock.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'll tell you something, those metal ones, boy, they're there forever, Dean.
No, that's why she said that this one broke. She said this one broke because this one, that silver or mercury or
It
whatever it is, it doesn't expand the same way. And so when that tooth that started to move, it just pulled it, and that's why it broke.
right. And sometimes, and I had that same thing happen, and he told me the same thing, that he wasn't sure whether or not he had to do a root canal.
Yeah.
So he got in there, and one he was fine, but that other one he did have to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm not going to be live on Thursday. The only day they could take me was 8 o'clock on Thursday or next week. And I was like, I'm not doing this. So I will not be here on Thursday. Maybe you could go live from your bed.
No. I got to get a root canal too. You got to come with me. I got to fix
When
that.
is your hearing test?
I told you the first one is July 28th. I told the doctor, well, the girl that made the appointment said, "Oh, my daughter's going to be so excited. She can't wait for me."
I'm not going to make it.
Well, because
when is your colonoscopy?
yeah. So I said to the girl that I'll take that appointment. You could go see an audiologist, but they don't like you to do that. They want to make sure there's no clog in your ear. So you have to see the ENT doctor first.
Yeah.
Before you go to the audiologist.
Yeah. But what I said was, when is your colonoscopy? This is so funny.
We're fine. We're fine.
Diana.
Yes.
Just get one done. Just get one. Listen, everybody watching this show right now has had a colonoscopy.
No. There's other people that have written when we bring this topic up that says, I never had one either, and I don't plan.
Diana, I tell me, what is your nervousness? What everybody gets them.
Yeah, no, I know. But, things can still happen. You have to sign your papers that say, you could have something happen, like a perforation or whatever they call it, and you could die.
Right. It's like the percentages is so low.
So low. It's so low. So low.
There's nothing to it.
Nothing
Let me put it like this. You have a choice. You can either do it or poop in a box. What would you rather do?
It's fine. I'm fine the way I am.
No. I will follow you around until you poop in a box.
Yeah, but now those poop in a box. So my friend, one of the quilt ladies, she did colonoscopy. She was up in age, so she did the poop in a box.
Okay.
Poop in a box says something wrong.
That's a good thing.
Had to go get the colonoscopy. After all that, now she had to go get the colonoscopy.
Okay.
She was fine. So it was a false positive.
Okay, Diana, but at least she knows she's not going to die.
Well,
It's one of the most treatable cancers.
yeah, but by the same token, it could be a false negative. So I could do the poop in a box and it could be negative, and who knows?
Poop in a box.
So, yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? Every year you get your nice week down the shore with all your friends. I'm going to collect all the poop.
Yeah, I'll wait. You ain't giving me any dates.
I'm going to collect all the poop from that week. I'll be like, one of you has a problem. I can narrow it down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to give me dates. I need dates.
Lisa said poop in the box is easy. Let's just do poop in a box. It's either going to be fine or not fine. And then you can make a decision. You know what? It's fine. And then it's over. We don't have to talk about it again. And if it's not fine,
then you got to do
if it's not fine, then you can make that decision. But at least you did something. I'm going to order poop in the box.
Yell at me. Then you would yell at me. Now you have to go get the colonoscopy.
You don't know.
I know.
You don't know what I would do. I'm trying to melt you down. That's what you do with your poop.
Colonoscopy yourself. If
I've had a number of colonoscopies.
I know. It's fine.
So I'm going to order poop in a box.
You can't order poop in a box. You need a prescription.
Well, who's your doctor?
I don't know.
Oh, all of a sudden you don't know who your doctor is. Is it still Marchetti? Oh, okay. I can tell by your face I'm right. I'm going to follow you around. Mm-hmm. Look, Faye said, I never had one either. I'm 74 and I did the color guard and it turned out fine.
See, that was good.
So why don't you call the doctor and just order the kit? If you're saying you don't want to do it, then just call and get the box. It does. And then we did the box and we did your ears and we're good. And then we don't have to talk about it.
I'll see.
Or I could just find a clinic like Carrie's. I'll find a clinic. It's an old post office and you can go there. Somebody said Kathy said the colonoscopy saved my mom's life.
Now, I understand. I do. I do. But
yeah, no sure dates until you get a colonoscopy. Whoa, Carly's playing hardball.
Yeah, no, that ain't going to happen.
Well, unless I listen, I don't want you bringing dirty poop to my shore house.
That's fine.
Look, Stephanie Hoops McCarthy is here. It's really not that bad. And it's a great nap. So call tomorrow. Look at my face.
Calling nobody tomorrow.
Just order the box. What's wrong with the box? You know what? I'll get my own box from the post office. I'll do my DIY colonoscopy. I'll get a box from Staples. And we'll do it that way. You can decide how you want to do this, but you're going to poop in a box, whether it's from Staples or from the doctor. That's what I want for my birthday. Mm-hmm.
Well, this has been fun.
This has been fun.
I'm too tired.
Noella said, I just joined late. I don't know what we're talking about. You don't want to know.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know either.
Private. All right. So Di's going to call tomorrow, get her box ordered, and we're going to move on. And then we don't have to talk about it anymore. And then we know that your pooper's fine. And we'll have a party.
Have a pooper party.
Party. All right, Lulu, we're going to say goodbye. You want to say goodbye? Lulu got boo-boos on her back.
Oh,
All right,
no.
everybody. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you got a little smile tonight for Tipsy
Little
Tuesday.
smile.
A little smile tonight for Tipsy Tuesday. Di's going to order poop in a box. And it's going to be great. Just know I will be here tomorrow morning. Wait.
No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
I know, but tomorrow morning I have blood work. I have to do it 8 o'clock. So I got to do my blood work, and then I got to be live at 8:30. I've been on time 2 days in a row, and I'm not going to mess it up. I'll be like, you need to do this blood work real quick.
Thursday, we might have some rain Wednesday night into Thursday morning.
You told me that, weatherman. I know that. I still have life still goes on. I have to go get this tooth done on Thursday.
Yeah, bad. Don't be driving on ice.
Diana, regardless of whether it's bad, and by bad I mean rain, I'm still going to have to go get my tooth done on Thursday morning. Did you know that people still do things even when it's raining? You have officially turned into an old person. You're like, it's raining, I can't go out.
It's fun, but they're talking ice and sleet. So
Diana, people go out with ice and sleet.
All right. Okay. Just be careful. When you're old and you fall down on that ice,
Diana, remember when you slipped under the car? That was fun.
I didn't slide on when I broke my vertebrae.
No, you slid under the car. Was that Princess Karen? All I remember, maybe it was Princess Karen. She slid under her car. It was like real slow. She went outside and then she just slowly slid under the car and then just laid there.
Brooke is here. Say hi, Brooke.
Hi. Hey, Bird. I heard you made grilled cheese tonight.
Alive? Yes. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you turn on the dishwasher?
Yeah.
Oh, see, she's a good roomie.
She is a good roomie. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you got a little laugh tonight. I will be live tomorrow. I'm going to try to be on time, but I got the blood work and I got to go to a new lab because I'm in a different country called Pennsylvania.
Yeah. A million miles away.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great night and a blessed night, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.